Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thriving Tuesday. Look, you guys, I just broke one of my nails. I was so sad. And, I didn't be a good listener. Spirit told me to cut the nail, and I didn't cut the nail last night. And so, see what happens when I don't be a good listener. So, good morning, everyone. I am super excited. It is Tuesday. It is the first part of my two-part series, Protecting Yourself from Energy Drains. Do you guys even know that things, people, places can drain your energy? Are you guys ready to learn how these things start doing it? Well, I'm super excited. So if you want to learn more, come on, hang out with me. Trey Urban here. I'm known as the Energy Master. Why? Because after healing myself from paralysis, I discovered how to master the art of transforming energy. Because energy, it can't be deleted, but it can be shifted and it can move and it can transfer. So I'm super excited for you to start learning how people are impacting your energy. So, first, we're going to start off with some signs for you to start recognizing when you are experiencing energy overwhelm. Okay. So it could come from people, it could come from experiences, it could come from groups. How many of you hang out in meetings with a bunch of other people? How many of you guys go to, I don't know, even church groups, committees, boards, football leagues, right? Even when you spend time with your kids in an area where there's a bunch of people, this is what happens. Everybody carries energy in their little auric field, in their energy bubble, whatever you want to say, right? So, whatever is going on with that person, it's right here. It's right here. So, if they're happy, they're exuding happy energy cells. If they are deep in thought, if they're troubleshooting, problem solving, if they're selling their house, if they're in a project, if they're an entrepreneur, if they're getting ready for a call, if they got a call from the school about their child, right? All of that is right here in their energy field. But guess what happens to people once they see another person? They're like, oh, hi, Sally. And then because you see this, you don't think that there's all of this. But guess what? The second you shake hands, maybe not even touch them, maybe just get close to them and listen to them and ask them, well, how was your day? And then they start, oh, on the way to school, I had to drop by. Oh, right. And so, guess what you just invited yourself to do? You invited that energy into your field because you asked that question. And all energy requires is permission. And sometimes, even without our permission, we get stuff because we wanted to look and we wanted to engage. So our energy engaged with a trauma. How many of you guys seen a car accident or something really bad? Right? And you can't help but want to look at, oh, I wonder if they're okay. Oh, is the car crashed? Blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what you just invited in? All of that energy from that trauma. Oh, I wonder if someone got hurt. Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's how we get overwhelmed with energy. And I promise you, like that night, you'll be feeling unsafe. You might be feeling insecure. You might be going, oh, I don't know. I hope I never get in an accident, or I don't ever want anything to happen to my kids, or you know what I mean? And so, because that trauma of the energy is still with you, right? So, it's important that we understand that we can get energy from doing even something as small as touching a doorknob. When you go to the grocery store, when you go to Costco and Sam's and you grab that shopping cart, whatever that person was thinking, feeling is all over right there where you put your hands. Why? Because they had their hands there, and our hands are giving and receiving from every part of your body at every moment of the day. And you just put your hands all up in there. Energy exchange. It's just like the booger. You leave a wipe there. Just because you don't see it don't mean you didn't just put your hands in it. Energy is a real thing. It's a quantum physics fact. So then what happens? Guess what? You went out, you spent your day, you were at work. Sally was sad because she's getting a divorce. Homie's all excited because he just had a new date. So and so stressed because they might be getting fired. You got all this that you were swimming in, all that energy, right? And then you come home and then you wonder why you're short with your kids, why you have these things, because you haven't moved that energy. First of all, some of us don't even recognize that we absorbed all this energy. So by the time we get home, we're exhausted. We are so stressed out. We're so freaking burned out, and we're still going to push through, right? Because then, oh man, we got to go to the kids' recital, or we got to go take them to practice, or we got to go get groceries, or we got to go, right? Get the stuff, the supplies for work, or get gas, or take the car to get the oil change. And oh, heaven forbid, we need to get a tooth fixed, or, real life stuff. And that's why those things could feel overwhelming. So all of this, you guys, comes from my course, Energy in Me. So what now I want you to invite yourself to do is give yourself permission throughout the day to just start dusting off your hands. Dusting off your hands. Do your best not to be putting your hands all over everything and touching everyone. If you want to be a hugger, unless it's somebody you really love, don't hug with your left side, because you're leaning right into their heart, and whatever is going on with them, you're going to absorb it in their heart. Good, bad, the ugly. Yes. Be a right side hugger, because that ain't aligning with your heart. I promise you, these are all real energetic portals, energy exchange places. Anybody that you don't want to do their energy, turn to the side and listen, because when you open up to all of this, your mind is absorbing their mind, your throat with their throat, your heart with their heart, your lower chakras with their lower chakras. Don't do it. Turn. Let your body organically turn away from the things. And these are going to start helping you to recognize that you're absorbing energy. I know some of you feel your hands, they feel heavy sometimes, or swollen, or weighted, or tingly. You have absorbed all the energy capacity they can have. Shake it off. Give it permission to recognize and say, I release anything that doesn't serve my highest and greatest good. I definitely let go of all energy that doesn't belong to me. It starts with an awareness. So I hope these have been helpful. This has been Trey Urban. I am super excited to share more. I will be back Tuesday with part two of this protecting yourself from energy drains. Okay. So today, we went over how we're kind of absorbing energy everywhere we go. We talked about meditating, finding ways to let that mental body get some relaxation, right? Because that helps relieve the stress and detox that energy, because it slows it down. And so that high vibing energy just wants to fall off you, that static. So let it, right? Shake off your hands, snap, recognize. It's been exciting. I am fired up to be back on Thursday to share more tips with you guys of what to do when you start recognizing other energy drains. Like what? Like our family. Just saying. Big hug for now, you guys. Blessings on the rest of your day. I'm sending you so much support, confidence, and clarity. Blessings beyond belief.